The CEO of one of the companies bidding. Adam Foroughi is the CEO of AppLovin. Adam, your shares are down 17%. They've been on a roller coaster ride. There's like 30 different bidders. Everybody wants TikTok, but maybe no one's ever going to have it.
Yeah, I mean, we put forth the bid because we think we come at it with the best possible solution for all parties. We're in a position where we're proposing that they merge the entire global business of TikTok with our company. And the reason why this is important is the only way to abide by the law and solve the national security concerns here, we think, are that a Western company owns this app. Now, there's a few business reasons, too, that this is important for a proposal like this. We're an advertising company. Our business has grown immensely over the last couple of years after we launched an AI model in advertising. If you can pair our algorithm with the TikTok audience, the expansion on that platform for dollars spent will be through the roof.
Can you recreate it? I mean, here's the irony to me. For years, Adam, this issue with TikTok has been simmering. And Instagram's algorithm is still not good enough. Why not? I mean, why not at some point just try to, if you or somebody has to have an algorithm, are the Chinese really that good and that special at TikTok that only they can come up with an algorithm good enough that people really enjoy using it?
Well, there's two algorithms we got to talk about. One is the recommendation engine. Theirs is exceptional. The old administration just kicked the can on this for 4 years, didn't try to resolve anything around national security. The president's trying to resolve this. Now, a Western company has to take this over to ensure there's no biases in the algorithm, there's no data leakage. Oracle's done a great job there as the cloud provider, and there's no issue in this application. This is important domestically here to Americans. It's also important in the UK, the EU, everywhere else. And what we're proposing is partnering with the Chinese to run the thing. We bring to it a different algorithm, an advertising personalization algorithm. What's important about that is this thing's under-monetized. If it expands, you'll create potentially millions of jobs from small businesses being able to spend more money to make more money. And that's a function that's important to understand. So we have business reasons, but we also think most importantly, we solve the national security angle and give a win to the president, but also give a win to the Chinese because they can use a partnership with us to effectively run their business in the public markets, which is something that they've wanted to do for a few years.
Let me bring in Eamon on that note. Go ahead.
Yeah, Adam, it's Eamon in Washington. I just wanted to ask you, you say, just to clarify, you say you put in a bid for TikTok. You put in your bid with the U.S. government, though, correct, who is not the seller?
Yes, we have.
Right. And so what have you heard from the actual seller here? I mean, have you talked to anybody in the Chinese government? Have you talked to anybody at ByteDance directly to see if this app is actually for sale?
The only thing we know is that the Chinese government has gone on record saying a fair deal is something they could get behind, not a forced deal. That's important. Right. No one's going to force the founder who built one of the world's best businesses to part with his business. What we're bringing to the table is a partnership, a merge, where we resolve the headache they've had internationally around data and security. We do it right. And in addition to that, we help them expand their app with better advertising expertise, and they benefit from all the future growth. That's really important to the proposal that we put forth.
Adam, how much do you think TikTok is worth? If the Chinese want a fair proposal, if they're potentially open to selling it at a fair price, and I know it depends on whether we're talking just U.S. or the whole thing, you're talking about more at the whole thing, what's a fair price?
I think it depends on who the buyer is. To us, it's strategic because we can provide the advertising solution to expand the application more than anyone else in the world. And so therefore, it's more strategic to us. The combination of the companies would be worth more. It'd be better for investors. It'd be better for the Americans. And so therefore, we could come to the table with a much stronger bid than others.
Adam, do you think that the Chinese government is potentially going to use TikTok in the future to manipulate U.S. public opinion, to gather data on individual Americans, all the sort of nightmare scenarios that people say that they could use it for? Is that a legitimate national security threat in your view?
There are legitimate national security concerns. We have no way to know as Americans. We should have solutions that work. It's great that the president is not kicking the can like the last administration and is trying to find a solution that works. We think ours is that solution.
Yeah, what is this new 75? I mean, the president did just kick the can. Just at the beginning of this segment, we got this new proposal for an additional 75 days here. What does this new 75 days do for the ultimate fate of TikTok and for your bid in particular, do you think?
Yeah, look, it buys time to put the pieces together. The president's a great deal maker. We're proposing essentially an enhancement to the deal that they've been working on, but a bigger version of all the deals contemplated. Something that solves the issue domestically, solves the issue internationally, gives the Chinese a win because they get to participate in the public markets and benefit from all the future growth of the business that's exceptional that they've built, and gives our president a win because we can actually abide by the law and solve the national security concerns once and for all.